Hey there, Scorpio. So we're almost at the end of the line. I've got you and I've got Sagittarius and I'm done. So this is for the 19th, which is the Friday of July. I'm using the Rider-Waite deck. This is for your week ahead to the 26th. Now, you guys are still going through this connection with Saturn. And even though it's quite a ways away from you, it's important. Like there's a lot of important jazz going on because it is sitting in Pisces. Now remember, for you guys, this has a lot to do with, okay, what's going to happen here, relationships, relating to people, what you're going to do. Sometimes it also affects career and work. So the beginning of your reading in here is disappointments. You, again, somebody else had this, another sign had that in their reading. I wouldn't get yourself caught up in what was. Sometimes those three cups falling over, so they falling over. Remember, the Three of Cups is about friendships, associations, people. Sometimes in life what we do, though, is we misconstrue acquaintances as friends. They're not your friends. They're acquaintances. My mom used to always try to drill this into me, and I didn't get it when I was young. Oh, everybody's a friend. They're so wonderful, Mom, everybody at work, and then someone would get me in crap over something because they were protecting their ass, rightfully so. And, you know, I didn't realize that, and I was hurt, but it was just stupid because I wasn't paying attention to my own needs. So this would be paying attention to one's own needs and just, you know, kind of loving and letting go and kind of looking at things differently rather than having that Five of Cups being problematic. Again, halfway between the emotional lessons of water, which begins with the Ace, concludes with a 10. So there's something there. You also have another 5. So you're really going through, Scorps, a lot of analyzing about issue. And this is, again, the air quality, the aspect about communications and mercurial interaction with people. And again, you know, judge not lest thou be judged. We have to all sort of stop this crap about she, they did this, that, and continue it because the law of attraction. What are you doing, Scorpio? You're bringing that crap back into your own experience. You don't need to do this. The goal in here as well is that he's now holding 3 swords and 2 are on the ground. He feels he's going to be able to make off with something and no one's going to know. Of course they're going to know. They've said screw you and turned and walked away. So they've abandoned the communicative ability to communicate with you, but in the end we lose. They don't lose, we do. So the goal here is sometimes it takes a very, very big person to be able to say, I was wrong. I was really wrong. I had all my own selfish needs trying to be met out of insecurity, and you know what? It was nonsense. So there's something you're trying to figure out, and we're never too young to learn. Then you've got the Hermit in here. You know, one of the things of the Hermit too is also waiting. And the fascinating thing is your outcome is uncertainty, but I'm going to tell you something. You have the Tower fell with it. I would say your life's going to change fast and furious as well. You could even hear news now through the end of next week. Do not become upset about the scenario unfolding. Let it happen. Let it happen. Something's taking place that I would perceive in your reading to be exactly what is meant to happen, exactly what is meant to come. And I don't see this as a neg, Scorpio. I really don't. Now remember, look at your moon and your ascendant. If you know your Mercury and Venus, look at those as 2 and try to analyze where they're at in your own chart if you're able to look at them. But anyway, wish you guys all the best. Again, this is quite a time of thinking. So this Capricornistic stuff, remember Pluto's still part of Scorp. So it's in the beginnings of Aquarius moving back to Capricorn. So what is this setting off that you're going to be going through with September, October, and November? You're going through everything that began in 2007, what you were forced to deal with, where you were forced to stand up for yourself, all the events that concurred that didn't really fully end until last January of this year. So you're going through these 2 5s. The Hermit is saying, hey, wait a minute. We don't need you going on about stuff from the past anymore. We need you to get over this. We need you to resolve it once and for all. And who cares? They don't have any power over your experience anymore. And if they did and you keep bringing it up, you haven't resolved it. Anyway, I wish you the best. I'm available for private. Give me a ding. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Cheers.